94. Welcome back to the PM Show Weekend Edition with Robert Conrad on CRN Digital Talk on 1370 WLTH, the Wealth they call themselves. And we want to give a shout out to Verly Harris, who's station manager here. Now, back to Bob.
Hi, this is Robert Conway. And are you still with us, John?
I'm still here.
You know, that was total nerves. Don't mind me.
So
you know.
That deserves a rim shot, Tomas.
Yeah, it deserves something. Go ahead, John. You got another question while we got you? Because he told everyone don't call in until after we do Boone, and Boone hasn't called in. So we got all these emails. Thank you. What's up, John?
I just wanted to say to you that I'm such a big fan of yours. My kids gave me for my birthday the first season of A Man Called Sloan on DVD, and also a movie that you did called Sudden Death. And I just recently ordered something from the United Kingdom, and I've been wanting this for a long time. It was The Last Day.
Wow.
Remember the Dalton gang?
Sure, I remember that. Yeah, I love that. And can you remember the name of the actress that played my love interest?
It was Hot Lips. It was Loretta Swit.
Yeah, right, Loretta Swit.
Are her lips really hot, Bob?
I didn't get there. I mean, with the actresses, I got to be honest with you. I didn't really. If you want to find where my guilt lies, waitresses. Don't tell anyone, John. Okay, so now that show that mention those shows again because I want to comment.
All right, Man Called Sloan. I got the first.
Let me interrupt you, John. Man Called Sloan was one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made. I was doing a show called The Duke in my hometown. It went opposite Dallas, and it got a 35 share, and it beat Dallas. And the president of NBC came over to me, Fred Silverman, and we met at the pool at the Beverly Hills Hotel. He said, Bob, you know, we had a show like that. We had Robert Blake did a show like that. I'd like you to do something different. And I said, well, wait a minute. It got the numbers. He said, yeah, but I'd like you to do it something different for 3 times what they're paying you and a $250,000 bonus for signing. And I'm in. I almost fell into the pool. And I left a hit to go into what I considered, and if you look at that particular show, it was probably one of the, not my favorite. But anyway, John, give me another one.
Sudden Death?
Sudden Death. Loved Sudden Death because there was karate, and I did it with a real tough guy. And I enjoyed that, and that was done in the Philippines. Right?
Right.
Okay, Sudden Death, and Don Stroud was one of the co-stars. Tough. He was an actor many, many moons ago. Troy Donahue, a superstar in his day. Unfortunately, he passed away. But he was Troy Donahue's bodyguard in Hawaii. How about that for trivia?
And he also was with you in Murph the Surf, or Little Steal a Lot, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, and John, and we Live a Little Steal a Lot. He played a wonderful role, and that was a true story, incidentally, about those bad boys. So, oh my gosh, guess who just called in?
Pat Boone.
Hey, John, thanks. We're going to bump you for a singer.
Hey, thanks for the time, Bob.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, John. And thanks for listening to the show, and thanks for calling, because that's what the show is all about. Now, we are going to talk to a man I have asked for about 3 or 4 superstar singer-actors since I've been doing this show for 2.5 years for 5.5 million people.
But first, Bob, we have to do a little business here.
Yeah, we could play a song.
Indeed.
Yeah, but you know, I love it. Just piano. Here he comes. Listen to this voice, folks. It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you.
That is so smooth.
Well, did you hear him hit that last note?
It isn't
Huh?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man, it's his beautiful voice.
Now, we want to remind people that this is the title track from a brand new project that Pat is going to be releasing soon, and I'm sure that you'll talk to him about when the release date is.
Sure, this is going to be called The Nearness of You.
That is correct, sir.
Well, it's a lovely song. I love this song, Pat. Now, let me just tell you a little background quickly about the guy, because he won't say it himself. Pat Boone is one of the most successful pop singers in history. According to Billboard magazine, he was the second biggest artist behind only Elvis, and he sold over 45 million albums and starred in over 12 Hollywood movies. And we all remember his trademark, I remember this, white buck shoes, which symbolized for many his old-fashioned values. The image contributed to his popularity in the pre-rock and roll era. Pat went on to star in TV, wrote many books, had his own radio show, and even founded his own record label. Since 1977, Boone has hosted the annual Pat Boone Golf Tournament, a celebrity event that benefits a faith-based home for children of families in crisis. That's a classy guy. And I'll bet you didn't know that he is a direct descendant of the American pioneer, Daniel Boone. Now, we could go on, but like I have said earlier, I requested him, so if I requested him, let's hear from him. Hey, Pat, talk to us.
I appreciate all that. The only thing that is sort of a minus in my career, the only thing I regret, is I was never asked to appear on Wild Wild West with the actor Robert Conrad.
Hey, thanks, Pat. I would have invited you on, but, I had nothing to do with that. So instead of getting you, we got Sammy Davis. We get a singer. Get a singer.
And they always confused us, got us mixed up.
Well, no, you were taller. Yeah.
But you and I played some basketball, man.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff. And what I said earlier about your career, I meant every single minute of it. I have requested you, and you got that faith thing going. And my son is an ordained minister, and I've just
we know
come back.
him.
Yes, I know you do. He worked on your house as a contractor.
Yes.
When he was learning, you let him learn at your expense.
Well, maybe at my expense, but we knew he was terrific at whatever he would do. So
thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Now, this album comes out when, Pat?
Well, it'll be out this month. I don't know an exact date. I may be presumptuous, but I've never had a Grammy nomination, sold millions of records, but a lot of my success was before they were actually handing out Grammys. Elvis, for example, only got 3 Grammys posthumously on his gospel records, never anything for his pop hits or anything, or rock and roll. So we're going to get it out this month into stores so it can be at least considered for a Grammy nomination.
All right, hang on, Pat. We're going to commercial,
Okay.
And we got a lot of time to talk with you, so be kind enough to hang in there.
I'll do it.
Just remember, it's not the pale moon that excites me or
I
thrills
know,
or
it's just
delights
the
me.
nearness of you.
It's just the memory of you. Memory of you, Pat. Come on. Not me. You won't get that nearness of, not this guy. Hang in, Pat.
All right.
This is the PM Show Weekend Edition with Robert Conrad and special guest star Pat Boone. And we're featuring a bit of his new project called The Nearness of You, the adult standards. Wow, they're coming back, and I know that both of us are glad about it. PM Show continues. Weekend Edition with Robert Conrad here on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
I don't know, maybe you're one of those individuals who doesn't want to save money on car insurance.